All right, next up, guys, Roughnecks going to be on the left, 302 Destroyers on the right.
Show me something, 302.
Game on.
Both teams with a 5-on-5 break, but it does look like Roughnecks got into Snake 1.
That looks like Big Eric in the center tower for Roughnecks.
Yep, that's Eric White. He's a staple here at the NRXL series. And 302 does drop their first player, so now it's a 5-on-4 in favor of Roughnecks.
Roughnecks are in the Snake right now.
That's right. We're going to check out Roughnecks home box view. You can see they got a nice spread going with Eric White in the center of the field, and now Roughnecks in the 50 Snake.
Ace.
And it looks like 302 might concede this point. I'm trying to figure out what's going on with this one.
That's what I would be led to believe. Refs are telling the players to stay where they're at. There might have been either been a very questionable coach call for 302 or a technical issue with the box. A team to concede with still 4 bodies alive.
So from what we understand is no one hit the buzzer, no one conceded that point. So I believe what the head ref has decided was everyone who was alive to get back in your bunker where you were, and we're gonna keep the time going and keep this point how it was, where everyone was before the point.
Yeah, it
the buzzer
happens.
hit.
It happens, and this kind of stuff even happens at the national level. Sometimes the equipment can be a little finicky because you gotta imagine there's a lot of technical hardware and software that goes into running this tournament with the clocks and the in-between points and everything, and keeping the score. So it happens sometimes. And I wouldn't be surprised if we're back and playing here again shortly. They run a tight ship here at the NRXL. But I mean, when they start back up, 302 is going to have to deal with a player in the 50 Snake.
Yeah.
In the center.
Well, at least they know now. Like, all right, I see him getting back in the 50. Guys, 50 Snake.
You don't know it's there now.
Yeah, you can hear John Atkins, the owner of the field, saying to get everybody back in their bunkers. There's a little technical error. This is where you play the hold music while everybody's starting to bring out.
And if I was close out of pain or air, I'm gonna try. Hey, bring me a pod real quick. I need some air in my tank. So yeah, this happens, and
it's interesting though, because when you're playing paintball, as we're watching on the webcast and all these people on the sidelines watching, we can see everything that's going on. So for us, we know where everybody is, right? When you're playing the game and you're in the bunker and you're wearing a mask and there's sun, you don't know where everybody is. So this is interesting because now we know where everybody's at. We're gonna get this going here soon.
Game on. Game stopped.
All right, game starting in 5. This is interesting.
Game on.
Okay, so as if nothing happened, it's a 5-on-4 in favor of... We're gonna check out 302 right here. So 302 does have the Dorito. They have a nice spread. They just lost the body that was in that center temple.
if I'm this Aztec player for 302, you're gonna want to try and get wide to this brick potentially, so this 50 Snake can't wrap on you.
That's
Kenny.
right. Now 302 does have a player in the brick, but he's looking on the inside, so I agree with Dylan. You want to try to get wide, put some pressure on this player. Eric White bumping over to the right brick, as you can see. Eric's got good position. He's trying to wrap and get creative, but he better be careful exposing his body like that.
And now the
See, Eric,
Roughnecks.
you need to listen to me, Eric. And just like that, Roughnecks dropped 2 players simultaneously. Eric White walking off with 3 hits in his face.
And 302 was, they looked like they were in a pinch, but it looks like they might come out of it shooting the center player for Roughnecks and the 50 Snake, Kenny.
That's right. Now, Roughnecks do still have a Dorito player, as you can see here, and a player on the back line of the Dorito side. And now jump into 302 side, they also have a player in the Dorito and a support player. And then just like that, Roughnecks Dorito side player gets eliminated. So now we're gonna watch if this Roughnecks player can hold it off, and as I switch, he gets eliminated. So if I'm 302 right now, I'm saying, hey boys, we were in a precarious position to start the point off.
Yep.
We held tight, we came together, and they got the dub.
Yeah.
And that's what I like to see out of 302, and that would indicate to me that, and I'm seeing a lot of the same players that I saw last year on that team, so that would indicate to me that these guys have in fact been out here grinding, preparing.
Yeah, when Roughnecks are in the center 40 brick and wrapping the 50 Snake and they're up 5-on-4, you would think Roughnecks have the advantage to win this point.
Right.
And 302, they stayed in their bunkers, they stayed alive, they communicated great, and were able to, pull this win off.
That's
Point
right.
approved.
But as I think about it, Roughnecks dropped 2 players at the same time,
Right.
and from
1
my
minute.
view, both players had put themselves out in the open. So if I'm Roughnecks, we need to tighten up and not make mistakes, right? But kudos to 302 for capitalizing on Roughnecks' mistakes.
302 is going to be on the left, Roughnecks on the right, Kenny.
Game on.
Roughnecks go to the Dorito 2, but the player's getting checked. Let's check out on that. Ref checking him out. Oh no! Don't throw it.
And
There's
a
the
minor
penalty.
for 302 on the Dorito side.
You hate to see it. 5-on-3 in favor of Roughnecks now. But hey, 302's been in worse positions than this and pulled it out, so I'm still got faith in 302. We're gonna check out 302s from the start box here. You can see they got 3 players left. Man, Dylan, I think we're jinxing people. Okay, they have 2 players left. Oh, the Dorito player for 302 just got clipped in the head. That ref's gonna check him out and eliminate him. So now it's a 4-on-1.
In favor of Roughnecks right now.
Yeah, this is not gonna end well for him. Oh, I shouldn't speak so quickly. 3-on-1 now. Roughnecks throwing their body away there. 302 player doing everything he can to try to fight.
Still at 3-on-1 right now in favor of Roughnecks.
Ciao.
And 302 is going to concede that point.
Ciao. Point approved.
I guess the 302 player, he was about to get bunkered, so the
1
coach
minute.
saved him from getting bunkered. That's a nice, thoughtful coach.
So 1-1 is the score for Roughnecks 302. 2-0 in favor of Baltimore Revo 4. I like how Roughnecks are playing the center with Eric.
Yeah.
But 302
30
does a
seconds.
really good job of staying alive even when Roughnecks are in good positions.
That's what we saw out of 302 last year. They had been down body situations, where they'd be down
20 seconds.
1 or 2 or maybe even 3 bodies, but
And still pull it out.
Stay tight, stay strong, have faith in each other, and pull out the win.
Yep.
10 seconds.
Go to the 2 box here.
Game on.
Big move to the Dorito 2 for Roughnecks on the break.
Let's check that out here. And he's getting checked out. I like how the refs are always on top of these guys.
Absolutely.
Because you don't want to have it. You don't want to be a team where you shoot somebody and then they stay alive because the ref didn't check them. Ref's checking that guy in the center too.
And I believe we have a 5-on-5 game still.
Based on history, someone's going to get eliminated because we're going to jinx it. Yeah, you can see that the Roughnecks player wants to get on his horse and get going down this Dorito side, and there he goes.
Eric White now up to the 40 brick for Roughnecks.
Dorito player's calling a kill. Doesn't look like he got it though.
Roughnecks now on the snake.
Yep, you can see that here on your screen. They have Snake 2 and the Snake Brick. We're looking at Roughnecks right now. Oh, but the Dorito player got eliminated for Roughnecks. He had great position and he threw his body away.
302 now getting up the Dorito side.
Yeah, 302's not wasting any time.
But they lose their brick player, Kenny.
So I believe we're looking at a 4-on-4 right now, Dylan. And you can see right here, Eric White in the center brick. Again, he seems to obviously like this position. His goal when he's in that bunker is to try to stop the attack from one certain side. But he needs to choose which side he wants to look, and not only did he not stop the attack, he got eliminated. And Eric's a good friend of ours, so we're allowed to give him a hard time.
Roughnecks now filling out to the Dorito corner.
But 302 drops their Dorito, so now it's a 3-on-3. You can see here, here's 302's look. They got the Dorito, the Snake Brick.
And now Roughnecks getting the 50 snake, Kenny.
I believe it's actually a 3-on-2 in favor of Roughnecks.
302 is now going to lose their Dorito player. I believe it's a 3-on-1.
Yep. Roughnecks calling out the kills so they know.
Good communication right now for Roughnecks.
Now it's just a matter of not throwing your body away and closing out this last body.
Towel.
302 again blows the horn, which I concur with.
Right.
Save the time.
So 2-1 now in favor of Roughnecks. Good back and forth point. You know, that was...
That's what you like to see.
Yeah.
I mean, the Roughnecks are a good team too. We've seen them go deep into the finals.
Yep.
So for 302, this is a good test, and they're back and forth. They need a tight guy.
10 seconds.
The championship, we split it into 2 separate games.
Okay, understood. So yeah, it is going to be split. Out of our control.
Game on.
So back to this 302 Roughnecks match. 302 does get a kill on the Roughnecks center player. A little over 3 minutes left in this match.
Roughnecks are up 2-1, so they're not going to want to take any unnecessary risks, but they still want to play paintball and advance if they can. It's that fine balance of risk and reward.
Right.
And you can see here, 302 does have a player in the Dorito, and right away, Roughnecks now have a player in Dorito 3. I like this move here by Roughnecks getting out to the Dorito corner. That's all about providing support for the player in front of you.
Yep.
You know, cover fire, if you will.
And that's what you want to do as a back player, right, Kenny? As the 2 or 3, as we call it, you want to support your front guy to help him get down the field.
That's right, that's right. And support is a matter of not only communicating, but shooting bunkers so that your other player can advance, and, you know, also just giving him that warm, fuzzy feeling that someone's there with him so he doesn't feel scared.
Right.
Both teams making calculated decisions right now. That's a great move by the 302 player to get into the Snake. We're going to check out here. You can see 302 now has Snake 2 and the Snake Brick.
Yep.
I like their positioning. What are they going to do with it? Still a 5-on-4 in favor of 302 Destroyers right now. Oh, 302 making a big move, but simultaneously, as does Roughneck into the center brick as well. Now we're looking at Roughneck side.
Both teams communicating really well right now.
Yeah, this is really good, technically sound paintball.
Yep.
Who's gonna get the kill or who's
60
gonna make a
seconds.
mistake? And wow,
Just a minute left in this game, Kenny.
Roughnecks kill the 302 player in the snake, so it's a 4-on-4. We're gonna check out this 2-box D-side cam. We can look at both teams now.
Oh, and Roughnecks lose their snake player, Kenny.
This is about to be a run-through right here. We're gonna watch this player. Oh, he decided to pull off of it. And now the ref's coming to check him.
And Kenny, with less than a minute left, 302 is going to want to get on the horse here.
4-on-3 right now. Favor of 302. This player in the center is gonna try. You can see him rapping in the center of your screen. Oh, he just got clapped up trying. Oh, but he did get a trade. We're gonna check out the D side here. You can see the 302 players advancing up. Here's 4 in your back. Here's 4 in your back. Oh, he did not.
Oh,
He was right there.
what?
Did he get a shot?
No,
He
I
did
don't
get a
think
shot.
Oh, wow.
302 better haul down the end.
Yep.
Game stopped.
In 302,
Oh no.
kind of blows it there.
Oh,
You got to understand,
no.
guys, time, as we've said all morning, time is so important in X-Ball. You know, 302 essentially wins that point. They shoot all 5 bodies.
Oh, that hurts. I'm a 302 fan, and that hurts me to watch that because you're
No
absolutely
points.
right.
Game finished.
But you know, you gotta wonder how
1
comfortable
minute.
is 302 playing X-Ball, or do they normally play the
Right.
5-man format?
Right.
Because if you're comfortable with the X-Ball format, you're sprinting like there's no tomorrow to get to
Right.
the box because
Right.
you know time is dwindling. And these players there's a clock below us. You know, as the viewers, we see the time. If the players look over here, they can also
They can see how
the
much
time.
time's left.
Right.
And you hear it. When there's 60 seconds
Right.
left, it's going to say 60 seconds left and let you know. So they're out there playing this point. They heard 60 seconds left in this point. 302's got to think
30
right
seconds.
there. All right, we're down by 1. We're up 5-on-4, 4-on-3. We need to hurry up and close this out, Kenny. And they kill all the bodies. They just don't hang it in time.
Yeah.
20
And
seconds.
that was, if I'm the Dorito players on 302 that just went and busted the game open bunkering those guys,
Yeah.
I'm gonna be rather upset with my player that didn't go hit the buzzer.
Yeah, absolutely.
10.
So,
1
Up
minute.
next, guys, 302 on the left.
be interesting to see what he puts
Southern
on.
Maryland shooters on the right.
302 coming off a loss.
Yep.
Southern Maryland also coming off a loss, I
Yep.
believe.
Yep.
So both these teams are in need of a win. Excited to see what 302 has to put out there.
30 seconds. $20 seconds.
302's got a lot of pit help. I was talking to one of the guys when I ran down for us. They have a whole army of people in there helping everybody get filled, taking
10
the paint off
seconds.
of them.
Good deal.
Yeah, that's the kind of stuff that can make a difference.
Game on.
Both teams rolling guns right now. 302 seems to have gun dominance on most of these guys right now. Look for them to start making moves. See the spread here for Southern shooters. They have the D side setup that we like, but yet again, the Dorito players looking inside. Maybe that's part of their plan. And then checking out 302. They have no D side presence currently,
Right.
but they are established in all the core bunkers, rolling their guns. And then they make a double bump, triple, just like that. All 3 of them released. That was well planned. here, the Southern Shooter player is content just looking inside in that Dorito, despite there not being anybody on the Dorito side. His player's shooting down the wire. It's almost, I don't think they know that side's clear the way they're playing. Now they know. But while they're doing that, 302's gotten into the 50 snake. .302 tried to get a shot in on the snake, but it bounced. We're here checking out Southern Shooters. Southern Shooters lose both guys on the D side at the exact same time. So now it's a 4-on-2 in favor of, I believe it's a 5-on-2 in favor of 302. 302 does lose their snake player. Southern Shooters have the snake brick. In the Dorito corner, two very good bunkers to hunker down in. .302 talking it up. And then 302 drops their snake corner. Now we're looking at a 2-on-2. .302 has the Dorito 2 in one of the center bricks, while Southern Shooters have the Dorito corner and the snake, this big snake brick. And then you can see Southern Shooters still spread across the field.
Long point we're having right now.
Yeah. This is probably the longest point we've seen so far today. And the 302 player is having a hopper issue in the center brick. Looks like he's gotten it fixed. Oh.
Uh-oh.
Still messing with it. Yeah, the 302 player is still having issues with his gun in the center of the field, but Southern Shooters appear to be completely content sitting in the two corner bunkers and probably thinking, all right, let's just gun battle one of these guys and shoot him. Make it a 2-on-1.
And he just got one balled.
The
I think the
302
shooter
player
guy
just
just
put
got
one
one
ball
ball
in his arm
and
and
bounced. With a
Luck is
broken
on your
motor.
side, Southern Shooters. Oh, but check this out, Dylan. He's
Huge
making
move
a
on the
huge
D
move
side.
down the side because no one's
Move
looking
of the
at
day.
him.
Move of the day.
He's going to shoot the other guy in the back.
Move of the day so far.
Southern Shooters, hit that buzzer, my man.
Ace.
Hit that buzzer.
Great move by number 55 on the Southern Shooters.
Yep, that was a very heads-up play. Nobody was looking at him. Take full advantage of it.
Point approved.
Gets the point.
Great move.
That just shows you, though. I mean,
1 minute.
he was content playing the 2-on-2, and then all of a sudden, something changed in his mind. He felt an opportunity, took it, and won the game.
Yep.
That's all it takes. If it's a combination of the right timing, and it's having the right senses of when to make the move, and then also listening to your instinct and not delaying it, but just going, if it's in your brain, go do it. Don't think about it, because the time you spend thinking about it, things can change, other variables can come into play.
30 seconds.
That was a great
You said homie grabbed a dead silence.
He did grab
I
a
mean-
dead silence. He hit double trigger.
Facts.
20 seconds.
So 302 Destroyers versus Southern Shooters.
Southern Shooters just had a great game.
Yeah.
302 going to look to bounce back after losing the 2-on-2.
Thirty seconds.
Why I said to start next one.
20 seconds.
302 dapping each other up, saying, all right, boys, let's get back in this one.
Yep.
Still plenty of time. We had that match. We dropped a few bodies stupid. Let's tighten it up and
10 seconds.
tie it up. 302 on your right, Southern Shooters on your left.
You're a beast, Craig.
Game on.
Ref checking out this D-side player for Southern Shooters. Making sure there's no paint. Call complete. You can see here 302's got the snake brick, Bermuda triangle, and the Dorito side little wedge. Now we're looking at Southern Shooters. They do have the Dorito too. But as the theme has been all day, that player's looking inside. Feels like both teams want to just kind of feel each other out.
Yep.
302 did make a nice cut across move to the Dorito, asking for a check. Ref's checking them out now.
Great fill by Shooters to get out to the D corner.
Shooters players, that's the setup I like to see. Both down the wire, Dorito player looking to wrap and go.
But instead, he shoots inside and gets shot, Kenny.
But Southern Shooters isn't. Southern Shooters is saying, oh, 302 drops their Dorito side player. They do still have the Dorito corner, but that was an unfortunate death. Then 302's Bermuda Triangle player gets eliminated. Southern Shooters got the spread.
Great move here by Shooters.
Oh, he's taking a big bite. Wow.
Towel. Towel. Towel.
And I don't know who's conceding this point. I'm assuming it's 302.
Point approved.
Yeah.
Didn't they have two players still alive?
Yeah.
1
I
minute.
don't know what was going on there.
And it would have been a 3-on-2.
Yeah,
That's a little head scratcher, I'd say.
we have had some head scratching towels thrown. And, you know, I feel like 99% of the time Kenny and I would understand why you would throw the towel. And that's like the 4th or 5th one today that we're kind of like, why? Why are you conceding this point in a 2-on-3? You know, sometimes you just got to have faith in your boys to pull it out.
30 seconds.
And if I'm not mistaken, 302 had the Dorito corner still, which was
Right.
a great bunker to be in. Yeah, that's
20 seconds.
All right, we got Shooters on the right, guys. 302 on the left.
initiated a little.
Shooters up 2-0. 302 is really going to need to win this point. There's
10
only
seconds.
2 minutes and 39 seconds left. So let's see what 302's got, man. Because they're going to need to come up strong
Yeah.
here, Kenny.
They really do.
Game on.
302 does get to the snake one.
Oh, but gets taken out. Five alive right now for shooters. And if I'm the shooters right now, Kenny, I'm in no rush to go anywhere. You know, just lock the lanes, talk it up, just ride the timeout.
We can see that on the screen right now. Everybody's looking a certain way. You can see the snake bricks looking at the D side, and then the Aztec is looking at the snake side. So they got a nice little cross going right now. That's the right way to do this as far as holding this field down. .302 is going to have to push through these lanes to try to do something. Shooters are doing exactly what you're supposed to do. See, this is a time where I like this shooters player in the Dorito shooting inside. You're up points. You're trying to kill the clock. That's exactly what that Dorito player should be doing. Control the middle of the field.
60 seconds.
Less than a minute left. Shooters just doing a great job, you know, staying alive, locking it down. So, you know, it puts 302 in a tough situation, Kenny. There they go.
They're trying.
Now in the 50 snake as well.
You can see here, shooters still got the cross. They do lose their Dorito 1 player. 302 tries to bust through. He didn't catch anybody with that move, but I like the effort. Shooters lose their Dorito side corner player. And now he's in 302's and shooters Dorito. Gonna need to make something happen. He gets a shot in on the center Aztec.
Just one player left alive, and he's in the snake brick for shooters.
302 player pushing into their Dorito 2. Don't waste the time, boys. There you
He's
go.
gonna get taken
Sprint
out.
in. Let's see him hit the buzzer. Quick check. All
Game
right.
time finished.
And the game is
Game
over.
stopped. Base.
If he got the flag hang though.
Point approved.
Yeah, he did. He
Game
got the flag
finished.
hang. So if I'm not mistaken, 302 loses, but instead
1
of 2
minute.
to 0, it's 2 to 1. And that's relevant because that's the point spread.
Here we go, Rude Boys on the left, 302 on the
Game on.
right. Rude Boys try to go to the Dorito 3 on the break, but he gets taken out.
You can see Rude Boys got another body walking off, so they have the snake brick in the Dorito corner. I think that's all they got, Dylan.
Good shooting on the break for 302 Destroyers.
302 does have the 3-on-2 advantage right now. Oh, sorry, 4-on-2, and now they're in the 50 snake. And we've seen this 50 snake player put in work for 302 in the past, so number 52. Sticks. Sticks is trying to get a shot in on the Dorito side corner. But as you can see right here, actually, the D corner's got a shot on him right now. That's the Dorito corner. That's what we call looking inside. The way this guy's shooting at the snake, that's called shooting inside. Which is what you want to do when you're in a low body situation. Cross it up with your other teammate.
Great move by the snake player for 302.
Towel.
Gonna close
Towel.
that out.
Towel.
Yeah, 302 chirping a little bit right now, huh?
Point approved.
302 saying, come on, y'all, we've been grinding for this.
1 minute.
Let's do what we know we can do.
Yeah, Kenny and I, we've watched 302 get better as, you know, the seasons have gone by, tournament by tournament. And it's almost getting to a point where we have higher expectations for them now. You know, I think 302 should be a top 4 team at every tournament they play here. And
Young Mousy. Mousetrap, what up, man?
Oh man,
Alex Goldman in the chat.
that's dope.
We were talking about some of the best players
30
in the world.
seconds.
That's one of them.
Yeah, no doubt.
But yeah, 302 Destroyers.
20 seconds.
We've been seeing them definitely grow, mature over last year.
Yeah.
They just got that first win, getting a little chirpy. Got the blood flowing.
10 seconds.
Maybe they're about to switch it up a little bit here.
Back on this 302 versus Rude Boys match. 302 won the first point, got a little chirpy with the
20
Rude Boys.
seconds.
So,
Let's see what they got.
you know, keep that same energy.
Let's see what they got.
10 seconds. Game on.
Five-on-five game.
Until, of course, 302 drops their Snakeside can player. 5-on-4 in favor of 302 does make a good fill out to the Snake side. Big brick. Meanwhile, 302 does have a player in the Snake too. 302's got a fine spread right now. Meanwhile, you check out Rude Boys. They do have the Dorito corner, which is an important bunker, but Rude Boys has a player in the Bermuda Triangle right now. And he seems to be content sitting right there, not letting that Snake 2 player on 302 make any moves. Snake 2 player's looking inside now.
Is it still a 5-on-5 game, Kenny?
No, it's a 5-on-4 in favor of Rude Boys. Oh, that guy just got shot, asking for a paint check in his barrel, and they didn't see it.
Oh, great shot for the 302 player on the Rude Boy Snake player. 3-on-4 now.
As long as this center temple on Rude Boys keeps doing what he's doing, the Snake 2's not going anywhere for 302.
Three on four.
Yep, 302's talking it up to each other, identifying the bodies. This is where they got to try to start to formulate some kind of plan.
With 302 being up right now, I don't mind just looking over if I'm the Snake guy and say, hey, let's just stay alive and cross it
Yeah,
up.
I
We
agree.
can waste as much time as we want.
I would agree with that. And you can see here's the 302 player in the Dorito side corner. Playing it smart, low and tight on the inside, preventing any big moves up the middle of the field. What 302 really needs is to have their Snake 2 player stay alive. He's a thorn in the side of Rude Boys right now.
Absolutely.
And the way this field's set up, no one's gonna come bunker him. I mean, he can just stay alive and let that clock count each second.
I'm really surprised the Rude Boys aren't trying to get down this D side.
Yeah, I think they
Oh, and they shoot the center tower player for Rude Boys. 3-on-3 game.
302 Snake player snapshot the guy that was on him for the past 2 minutes and eliminated him with one snapshot. Those, if you're the 302 player, you're feeling really good about yourself.
Yeah, and he shot the first Snake guy, so
And if you're the Rude Boys player, you're saying to yourself, I just waited for this guy for 2 minutes. He looks at me once and shoots me.
yeah.
That's frustrating. But it
Oh,
does
and he
happen.
gets a nasty shot on the
Hey,
Dorito can player.
This kid's been working in the off season. That is too phenomenal. Snapshots.
Oh, but he didn't know they were in the brick.
Yeah, he just threw his body away. He got too excited after having that snapshot.
2-on-2 game now.
He wrapped all the way around and just started running after he shot that guy.
Huge point for 302 right now. Oh, and Rude Boys get a shot on the Dorito
It's a
player.
one-on-one. They both shot each other, Dylan. It's a one-on-one.
I believe that's Dwayne for the Rude Boys right now.
Yep, you can see the center brick player, and then you can see this guy in the snake too. Sorry, he's in the snake 1. One-on-one, they both know each other work. Both players making moves. This is suspense, ladies and gentlemen. 302 player got the shot on him
302 is going to pull off the win.
See, and the beautiful thing for him is he doesn't know it's over, but nobody's going to shoot him, and every second that goes by.
Absolutely.
That's right,
Foul.
Rude Boys. That was my. I was trying to cue Rude Boys
Foul.
to hit the flag.
Point approved.
That was a
1 minute.
small hopper dump by the 302 player. Sorry.
Hey, but there's still a decent amount of time in that match, I would think.
5 minutes. Or sorry, that's a different match.
That's for Core and Revo.
That one's probably 3 or 4 left.
I think. Maybe just under 3.
302's up 2 points. Yep. Going against a good team in Rude Boys. Yeah, it's a nice point, 302.
Yeah, absolutely.
30 seconds.
All right.
20
Rude
seconds.
Boys down by 2 points, but there's still 4 minutes left in this game.
We have 302 on the
10
right.
seconds.
Rude Boys on the left.
Game on.
Rude Boys does have a body walking off. 5 on 4 in favor of 302.
Still really hear good communication with the Rude Boys right now.
Yeah, I'm
It's
not really
quiet
hearing a
out
lot of
there.
talking up going on. Rio 2 making the bumps. Rude Boys appear to be rather content. They do have the Dorito 3 and Snake Brick as their widest on the snake side. I mean, 302's up bodies, but they don't necessarily have the widest of positions. Now, that's a good move. Come over there and work with your D-side player. 302 is still not in the snake, and they don't have any of the Doritos hot. They're up bodies, but they're not really doing a lot with it. But again, time's with them, so that's okay. That's Trent in the snake brick.
Yep.
The Rude Boys.
Yep.
Knowing Trent, he's probably coming up with some master plan in his head right now. He's saying, if I can just shoot this guy in front of me. 302 loses one of their center brick players.
See,
Look,
it might be a 3-on-3 game.
Yeah.
Oh, 4-on-3 in favor of Rude Boys.
now Rude Boys is up in the Dorito 4.
Trent getting into the snake.
It's 302 has 4 players alive as well.
Do they?
Yeah, they still have a center brick hot.
60 seconds.
Okay.
But I mean, if you're 302, just stay alive, roll the guns, let the clock die.
Oh, and one of the Rude Boys get taken. Both Dorito players for the Rude Boys get taken out.
Now all of a sudden 302 saying, let's win this point and get a point spread up a little bit.
Yeah.
You can see 302 wrapping that big Dorito on the left side of your screen and moving in the center of the field.
And that's going to do it. 302 is going to beat the Rude Boys 3-0.
You better hit that buzzer. Wow.
Base.
302 gets the dub.
Looking good, 302.
Point approved.
302 up 3-0 against the Rude Boys.
20
13
seconds.
seconds left. I guess they're going to play this out. Anything under 10 seconds, they don't play out. I guess they want to run this 13-second point.
I feel like it's gonna
10
be
seconds.
Hey, it's Mr. Hines. I remember Mr. Hines from one of the
Yeah.
other streams.
I think he's a
afternoon.
Templars fan. I think.
I don't remember that much. That's great memory. I'm impressed.
Game on.
But I do remember Mr. Hines. Look at 302 busting down the middle. He did get one body from it. Rude Boys drop another body. Look at 302 coming out banging.
Game
Bro,
time finish.
Yo,
Game
302 different, bro. They just stomped the Rude Boys into the ground this match. I
No
did not
points.
see this
Game
coming
finish.
at all. Hell of a
302
match
said
by
1
302.
minute.
302 said, you know what, we're winning, but let's let them remember us, huh? That was pretty good. Talk about a blitz, that's right. That was a blitz for sure. But sometimes those moves, it works, and all of a sudden you just shot 4 people. Because it's so unexpected, you know, and it's so...
Especially like when you're up 3-0.
Yeah, you're not ready for them to come busting through. Like, oh my god, that guy's right there.
30 seconds.
So that match is over.
Dizana put some points up too.
Yeah.
10 seconds.
These are two good teams here in the NRPL, so let's see what they got. 302 on your left, Dizana on your right.
Game on.
Dizana drops their Dorito attacker, and then Liz fills up to the center brick on the right side for Dizana. That's a good move. She's hunkering down. She's going to look Dorito side and try to stop 302 from pushing up. Meanwhile, 302 still got 5 bodies alive. And
Still 5 bodies alive for 302.
yep. Check out this corner player here for Dizana on the Dorito side. He's shooting down the wire low. He has a guy in the same bunker as him on the other side of the field, the guy right here in front of us. But you can see Liz on your screen up top. Oh, Liz going through.
Nice.
Trying to make something happen. Asking for a check, but she did get shot. You like the aggression by Liz.
Yep.
But this player here in the Aztec that we see for 302 on the right side shot Liz coming up as he was looking that way. 302 has 3 players alive. Snake player's getting checked out. Judge says you're okay.
Oh, and 302 is going to lose their Dorito Aztec player.
And now the ball is in this guy's court right here, number 22. Time for you to go to work, sir.
Yep.
Your whole side's blown open. Now he does have the Aztec looking at him. He needs to put this guy in when he can and go. It's a good move. Yeah, stay on the outside. That's
Yep.
right. Stay on the outside.
He wraps and he shoots the Snake
That's
Aztec.
beautiful. That's beautiful.
Now what do? You wrap and you go again, just like he's doing.
Yep.
Nice.
You see him coming down here, calling the kill, pointing at him, saying get out.
Wow.
That was good.
Yeah.
Seems to be that good things happen when you wrap the outside of the Dorito. If your friends, if you're watching this and you're texting any of the guys thereafter,
10 seconds.
I mean, truly, it's all you can ask for. Such a smooth operation. But it's not surprising.
Game on.
Dazana on the left, 302 on the right.
Take a look here at 302. Obviously with a breakout like this, they're saying to themselves, okay, let's just get everywhere alive. Oh, never mind. But Dizana just got a major. So you see 1, 2, there's a third body walking off. So Dizana has 22, just had himself a point just a minute ago. Still alive. And they are pushing up on the Dorito side.
Towel. Towel.
But they towel.
Towel. Point
I'm
approved.
seeing towels that just don't make any sense. I'm past the point
1
now of
minute.
saying, oh well, it was, you know, whatever. There's been so many bad towel calls today that I don't understand. Yeah, it was a 2-on-4, 2-on-3, but Dizana had the Dorito and he was rapping and he was ready to roll. And then if you're the coach, you got to be watching the game and see the positioning of your team before you decide to concede the point.
Right, absolutely.
Right? I mean, if they would have seen that, maybe he got bad in.
What, 3-0? I'm glad I should say that. We're up 3-0.
Dizana on your right, 302 on your left.
Game on.
Liz takes an early walk for Dizana, but 302 takes an early walk as well, 4-on-4.
Rupp next will play after this match, Kim.
Checking out Dizana here, okay. Oh, sorry, wrong side. So here we go, we got Dizana, we got 303, and we got the corner. 22 should be telling his guy, hey buddy, look down the wire. Wrap and go. You see Dizana making a big fight.
Oh, great shot on the Aztec player.
Dizana's up in 302's business.
Towel. Towel.
302
Towel.
wisely hits the buzzer because that
Point
wasn't going to
approved.
end well.
1 minute.
And you want to talk about getting hot at the right time? 302 lost their first match.
Yep.
And they won their second one, but didn't look that good at doing it. And then they just destroy the Rude Boys. And now they're looking really good this match.
Yeah, it's Dave is getting on the gas.
And we've said it before, you know, 302 is, they've always been right there.
30
Gotten better
seconds.
every tournament.
Right.
And it looks like this could be the day, Kenny. This could be the day 302 Destroyers walk home with that first place trophy.
20 seconds.
And $2,500. And medals. And a banner. And bragging rights. and good sweet love
10
from us
seconds.
commentators for the next tournament. Here we go. 302 and Dizana. Still a decent amount of time in this match.
Yep.
Game on.
Checking in on Dizana here. You can see Liz in the Bermuda Triangle, but Dizana's busting down the D side right now. We're gonna hop in on there. He's in their side of the field.
What time should you tune in for the semis? I'm sure after the prelims we'll take a 20-minute break, perhaps 15-20 minute break, and we'll get it started. I could imagine.
Dizana just flooding the D side.
Big win for Dizana. Tied up 2-2 now.
Maybe they'll take that lesson and say, wow, D side's pretty killer.
Towel. Towel.
Yeah. You know, if you rap and go, good things seem to happen.
Honestly, if I was
It's like beating a dead horse at this point.
if I was fed up with things not working, I'd say, okay, who's my best stay alive person? You're going to the big snake brick,
Yeah.
and you're gonna go there and play paintball, but you're not leaving that bunker. You're just staying alive.
Yeah.
And then I'm putting 3 guys on the D side and 1 guy up the middle, or 2 and 2, middle and D side.
Point approved.
I think it's fair to say you absolutely want to have a guy in the Dorito corner, you know, controlling the wire, to where if you're in the Dorito and say you get put in by the corner of your mirror, you have the guy behind you to help you control the wire.
2 guns versus 1 gun, or whatever.
Right, right. And if that isn't enough, you have someone else in the center maybe looking this way. You know, as we've seen, you get in the 50 snake, you're really not doing too much,
Right.
especially on the inside.
It's like in baseball when people put on a shift.
Right,
They leave part of the field, you know, if it's a left-handed pull hitter.
right.
The third baseman's playing shortstop. There's a whole part of the field they don't even use, but they know it. They don't need it. It's not going to provide them benefit to be there. So why even be there? It's the same kind of deal. This kind of layout has showed us that it is middle and D side.
Yeah. I feel confident in saying that after sitting here watching points for
Oh,
8
yeah.
hours.
1 minute.
Yeah. Since 8 a.m. bro. Since 8 a.m.
Since 8 a.m. and it is 3:40.
Thank God we like each other.
For real. 302 is going to be on the left. Dizana Factory on the right. Shout out my boy Chronic. You know, Shake and Bake. Best commentators in the game. Doing what we can. Doing what we can.
30 seconds.
Dizana's up 3-1. I thought it was 2-2. But okay.
But they're still
20 seconds.
just under 5 minutes, so I mean it's still anybody's game, honestly. But it seems like Dizana might have figured
10
out
seconds.
the side.
Game on.
Huge move for 302 to go to the Dorito 3 on the break. They lose their Dorito corner player though.
I think the tournament's got another 2 hours left, probably, is my guess.
Hey, this is the 4th round, right?
After this, there's only one more set of matches and that's it.
Yeah, so this is the 3rd round. Is it down? Is it,
Oh, no, I guess not.
someone say it was down?
Yeah, my girl did.
I'm not live. And tell her just to refresh. Sometimes if she's watching for a while, It'll like what's
You gotta refresh it. Dana busting down here. You can see him just running down.
Towel. Towel. Towel.
Smart play by 302. Conserve the time.
Point approved. Game on.
Drops the body, but they are pushing up the D side still. I like to see this player rapping. That's right. Check off the inside. That's fine. Let's get back to the rap. There you go, buddy. Stay on that wire. Load up. Now look for the rap. Let's go. Let's come back inside. 5-on-4 right now for Dizana. You can see here, this 302 player, he's got a Dorito corner, but the Dorito corner is
Looking inside. What we
there we go.
say don't do.
The 302 player advances up another one. Now he's really rapping. Don't throw away your body, stay alive. See him trying to get a shot in on the big snake brick. He tried to do it, but see, if you're a paintball player and you just watch what that player did, there's better ways to go about that.
Right.
You can see here that it's just a snake brick left, 2-on-1.
And that's gonna do it.
That's right. But back to this view real quick. So we saw the player advance to the other team's Dorito 1 and get shot doing it by the guy that he was trying to shoot. In a situation like that, when
Ace.
you're up bodies and you have the best field position you could ask for, there's absolutely no reason to get into a jousting match with somebody trying to run and gun.
Right.
Let that guy look at you and trust that your team is going to advance and eventually come bunker this guy. And then when the time comes that he does switch and look the other way, that's when you continue to push.
Yep.
No need to throw your body away.
Hey Chris.
Thanks for subscribing. That's how it goes.
I figured John would let you guys rest where you guys usually play. I thought John was gonna let you rest where you usually play. Why don't you switch with Doyle at the dead box? He's violent.
So that was... I forget what the score was.
I think it's now 3-2. Or 4-2.
One minute.
Y'all got any questions, comments, observations? Let us know. It's been a long day, and for everybody that's been tuned in, we really appreciate it. We're very close to getting to the good stuff, where all of a sudden the $2,500 cash money prize is
We're
right
only
at your
here-
fingertips.
We're only here for another 3 hours, so hurry and ask your question. Time is running out.
Yeah, there's going to be more
30
events, and more
seconds.
divisions. That's correct.
Yeah. D5 5-man, D4 5-man, D3 X-ball. Yeah. Comms are key.
20 seconds.
Comms are key.
Ten seconds.
Switch Switching to the 2 box.
Game on.
302 gonna lose their Dorito Aztec player.
Yeah, checking in on 302. That guy was clean. Good for him. 302's got the Bermuda Triangle. Let's get out of there, buddy.
Kenny and I play on the semi-pro team here. We play on Arsenal. And yeah, D3 was postponed because of the rain.
60 seconds.
60 seconds left. The Xana player makes a nice move out to the D corner. I like the way that he did that move. Good spot. A little under 1 minute left in this match. Check out this 2 box B side. You can see both corners. A little battle going on right there. Xana's just gonna stay put and let the clock tick.
Yep. And why not? You know?
Yeah, especially if 302 isn't necessarily on the lead up trying to come at him. Xana eliminates the corner play.
Look at this move on the snake side by Dizana.
Towel. Towel.
What, who
Towel.
towed it? There's 4 seconds left.
Point approved.
That's gotta be a no point.
The 4-second one, I mean.
Why would you towel that?
Been a few things today, Dylan, that have made us
Scratch our heads?
Yep. But, you know, we're living and learning every day, right?
Game time finished. Game finished.